back on the Stalker. Yes. Discord. Okay. Yeah, that mouse. That mouse. Oof. And I do feel like this really affects the gameplay for me. Even with all these changes, I don't know. I mean, if maybe it's possibly just my mouse, but I don't think so. Does not feel super tight. I mean, this mouse is I need to get the proper aspect. We'll get started here in a minute. I don't know. I hope they can figure out some of that. I mean, a lot of it's probably frame generation type. Makes the mouse feel shittier. It definitely cuts into like the basic core enjoyment of the gunplay. But so does the AI and the health sponginess. All that stuff too. How the fuck does it look without frame generation? low FPS definitely too. We're in a bad spot too. The towns are the lowest FPS. Alright, let's start her proper here. Turn back on frame gen. Deal with it. We're gonna focus just story, I think, and I'll do side stuff on the way, just to dip in a little bit. I think the side stuff's been fun enough. Probably more interesting than the main stuff at times, but it's more a question of the core of the game and how long I think that'll stay, you know, spicy. On whether or not we're gonna do a lot of side stuff. Yeah, I guess for anyone who kind of maybe is fresh in here or doesn't know the takes or anything so far. I've been enjoying it, but at times I've been talking to people about it. It's a tough one to nail down. I feel like at times I'm enjoying it more than I probably would have expected, because I think it's very easy to have super low expectations for this. But at other points it's also like, you know, maybe it's not right to have like ultra low expectations for this, and maybe should, you know, raise them a little bit, because it's like, you know, it's been a long time, and not like Stalker, the originals were released in some kind of amazing states, or even ended up in amazing states. You know, they have really cool uniqueness to them and things they do well, like a Dragon's Dogma, but with a lot of potential to be improved. And I don't think this really goes far enough into that aspect of improving it. And so in that way it's disappointing. I also feel like it's kind of eroded part of what's unique about these, while seemingly extremely familiar. Like, it feels like I'm playing Stalker. Absolutely. But at times, it also feels like some of the core parts about what made them fun for me or unique are kind of missing. So it's like it's wearing the skin with the same, like, you know, most of the same skeleton, maybe organs, but maybe like the rib cage is missing, you know, that kind of vibe. Like a couple organs here and there, you know. Maybe some of them are better, you know, you got your fresh pair of lungs or something, or smoking and eating all them fucking sausages, but there's some of, and I think you can point to AI, consistency. Oh, what's up, man? Cool. I hope your cat's doing well. She's been all right lately. Consistency of the world, you know, the persistent, you know, patterns and all that, the ALI stuff. Wasn't amazing in the original, but there was a certain immersion to that, or at least not anything jarring. In this game, you know, people spawning all around you and fucking with you and stuff doesn't feel tactical, doesn't feel interesting, doesn't feel natural. So that, the gunplay and the mouse feeling a little worse. Obviously feedback because of low lethality. Um, you know, damage and all that. You're just constantly chugging like health pack, shit like that. So it's like I said, it feels like Stalker. It feels like I'm slipping into a Stalker game. Mostly the same skeleton and organs, but like maybe your pancreas is missing, maybe your rib cage is missing, and that's kind of like how it feels. There's a couple things missing and a couple things better. It's cool. Like I said, I was talking to Lassie, but I think there's so many different minds, ways to think about. Um, I'm just standing here. So many different ways to think about it. Um, that I could understand being disappointed or just wanting a bit more. or being disappointed that in some ways it's just kind of maybe even worse than just the basic ones. And I don't know, I think it kind of depends. For me, it's like I don't have nostalgia for Stalker, so what I liked about them was the somewhat more tactical gameplay, and obviously the setting and how those things interact, some of the world persistency, having to like kind of go find stuff and exploring for the artifacts and all that with like limited loadouts that you had to put some thought into and all that. Kind of feeling yourself sort of upgrade as you went through more and more crazy shit. And it's like technically you do that, but I do think that gunplay and that strategy and all that feels a little feel like a stalker game good. Yeah, I mean that's what people would want. I mean I don't want it to turn into Fallout. I mean in some ways it is a bit more mass appeal, but in a lot of ways it's not. That it has the quest wheel at the top and nobody really gives you directions or anything is a lot more like easy to digest. Um, a bit more cutscenes and stuff, although the story is pretty bad so far. That's something that probably could have been better, right? Or just cut it entirely and just went full sandbox. Which is kind of what Pripyat, and in a way, this kind of is that way. It's mostly sandbox and. Oh. I'm gonna actually install a new performance enhancing thing. Yeah, it's not too much of a change. It's a little bit, but I think if anything in the dialogue, I would like if they kind of like pointed you to places that'd be. But yeah, it's not that. Where did I save this? Back up. Yeah, Lassie. Um. Okay, this. Yeah, I'm looking forward to starting a metaphor whenever they send it to me. Is it loading? No, I turned it off. I'm installing something here to help it run a little better. We'll turn on some. Sure. I'm thinking about doing that Sonic break at some point during this. We'll see how I'm feeling. Or we'll just bust through this. Do Shadow Generations after. Yeah, I think I'll enjoy it. I think Sonic Generations is one of my favorite Sonic games. Probably like objectively, like probably my most like the best one for me. Like I think it's very just like actually fun, not just like it's fun, but it's jank and kind of goofy like Sonic Adventure is for me. So if it's even kind of like Sonic Generations, that'll be cool. I'm not gonna play the Sonic part. I'm gonna play the Shadow part if I can. I've already played a lot of Sonic Generations. Did this get changed to like 1440 all of a sudden? Did. Oh, that's when I reset my monitor. I didn't even reset it though. Weird. Something must have happened. Hopefully that doesn't blow the game up mid-game here. Yeah. Yeah, it's still a lot of fun and the soundtrack's a banger, but yeah, I mean it's not a perfect game. Like I said, I think it's like objectively one of the better Sonic games, but that's not saying a whole lot. I still like it. At the time, it's like that I even liked it when there was stuff like Rayman Origins and Legends coming out, and Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze is kind of a testament to it being actually solid. Sonic, I was going through some Sonic music. I was organizing. I think I'll get to it on the scroll here, but where was I? Do a couple songs real quick. Where did I leave off? Leave that there. Organized tunes at little moment when I'm not streaming or something. Garbage. Now we'll start proper. We'll do the side quest here. Like I said, I don't know how many side quests we'll do. They've been fine. But like I said, they kind of rely on like... My mouse feel tighter? Huh. They might act. Or I'm fucking hallucinating. Or do I not have frame gen on? No, it's on. Okay. Cool. Yeah. It's gonna kind of depend on how I feel on the base gameplay. Like I said, I think the side quests have been cool. But I don't have fun with the basic gunplay like I do in like Pripyat. I might not 100% it. Yeah, it might have, which will help because it feels much more responsive. I got bad, am I allowed to turn on, like, async? Yeah, there's supposed to be, like, weird bugs with VSync where it, like, kills the mouse, but... I had it off yesterday and it was fine, but I don't remember if my hertz or... Oh yeah, my hertz. It must have, like, default to, like, a weird thing. Okay, that's probably what. I'm gonna put it back on 144. I don't know why it does that. Desync frames. Okay. But yeah, it's gonna depend on how I feel about the base gameplay, feel and all that. Otherwise, we'll just focus the main story. It's supposed to be. I mean, I don't believe devs when they give me estimates on how long stories are. It's usually bullshit, but I think they said 30 something. And that's not like a slight, it's just, I mean, usually you're going to overestimate how long your game is because it looks better. But part of it's probably not like crisp. Not that I think there's a huge difference in some of these, but I mean, this is like a giga deep little mouse. I should put some. Oh yeah, right on the money. Did you do the side shit too? I want to climb this, but oh, cool. They probably saw this. I'm hiding over here. Time to attempt to predict anything these guys are doing. I mean, the map is a lot bigger in this one. It could be on the money. I don't know. I mean, I've already put 10 hours into it, but I've been doing side shit. I'm doing side shit right now, even. I want to get in this building, but like I want to get on this excavator. Yeah, homing attacks on rails is cool. For some reason I thought the original had that. Can I not get on this? Kinda sad. Oh, you can't. A little sippy. Game's looking a lot better. They're running a lot better. Good fix, probably done. Doing some work. Gonzo. Drug? Oh no. 100-barrel grenade. Bridge shipment from a dock? That's so far away. No thank. Not right now. Some dudes there. weather? Hogs. Picking up, man. Dodge the hogs. Let me in. Let me in. Cart. Just move these, bro. Alright. Didn't he like give me something? Give me like a passkey. Codes. One of these little scanners. I guess I can take the ammo and just drop it later if I don't want it. Hey man, turn off, please. I just like shoot this. I need a lot of flame resistance. I'm cooking with. Guess I could have used it. Ouch. Oy. Might as well just walk through the front door then. Want to check for hidden loot. Hello? Everything changed. Yeah, all the stash is being shared in this. I didn't expect that. First RNG there. I thought it was just going to be transfer between the different stashes. Oh, can't get out of here without going that way anyways. There's a way up. Activate these and then go. Man, these travel really high, man. What they're expecting there, man. Sitting right on top of it. Goofy. They just want you to just tank it with full health. But I mean, it's pretty rare you had to like just tank something in the first game, but look in this game, I'm tanking shit a lot. I don't know if I could turn this thing off and make these disappear. Kind of like walk in. A little crispy. I don't know if I picked that up or what. So what, dude? Chug that shit, man. I guess they have the loot be this way because they don't want to spawn in everything at once for like lag or something. Or they want it to be randomized, or it's like tailored towards what you have going on right now with your ammo and shit. Like adaptive. High capacity mag. I'll go back and talk to the dude. God damn, I can't even see these things, man. if I'm supposed to be able to. Or if it's like sound based or what. It's like even more strict with the bolts. I wish I could buy a better detector. Actually, I need to check and see if there's a better one at the bar. Probably not. It's only the second area. I don't think if these are like one-time things, but I don't think they are. These must have not been here before. I don't remember this happening. I was like fucking walking around like I own the place. Huh, I wonder if there's a way to spot these? I mean, I like the idea of like learning how these work if there's like a proper way. Keep happening. Maybe you just need to be quick. You do get a little bit of time. Could be all it is. Interesting. Yeah, I would love, and I mean, maybe this is like the anti-mass appeal, but on over the years, I feel like I want like to learn more, have to like get more knowledge, more directions, stuff like that. Like that kind of like immersion and shit. But not in like a tedious way, but kind of in like an interesting like immersion, apply yourself. Like a world that they've really put the time into to like, you know, make you believe it a bit more. With not just in story or surface level shit, but just, you know, gameplay and dynamic it is, you know. Be a bit more smart. It'd be cool if there's more anomalies you kind of have to learn how to deal with. You like Pacific Drive trying to do that with some of the anomalies and stuff, but usually it just amounted to just fucking driving past them quickly. You know, if I feel like every, you know, step of the journey I actually have, like, you know, there's something could happen, I have to pay attention, or not like it's a pain to get everywhere, but like, you know, it's not just auto, I'm not just fucking floating around like it's no biggie, right? You're just traveling to the next point. At that point, like, if, you know, if there's so little engagement in the world, might as well just make it fast travel. Having like little things to learn in a game world that's maybe not too big, so you can actually, you know, doesn't feel like work. I think that's cool, but I don't, that's a lot harder
It's gonna be
to
hard time for the slag heap. The kingpins won't be happy.
do than
There's
say.
Stalker, want a drink? I've got drinks.
Loser.
Come back.
Dash over here.
Nestor picked the wrong time to piss off. Didn't leave anyone?
I talk to this guy real quick.
I found this on the bandits. Look familiar?
Of course it does. It's a key card to my workshop, a spare one. It was Nestor's. The hell you get me into, you old prick?
Do you think whoever sent those men after you has Nestor?
I'd bet on it. You better believe Nestor's singing like a canary. Can't blame him, though. It's hard to keep your secrets when somebody's pulling your toenails out with pliers. And believe me, plenty of guys at the slag heap own pliers, not just techs.
Thanks, pal.
Any idea who they were working for?
None
Does this guy sound more like
When
a
it comes to the
knockoff
whole
Edward
scam
Norton to
business,
anybody else?
I'm just a cog in the machine.
I can't
I
get
haven't
him.
got a clue who the customer is.
Maybe he's like a more drunk
As for
Edward
Nestor,
Norton or stoned
well,
Edward
He
Norton.
had everything written down. As far as I know, he kept
Not
all
this
his
guy, the main
records in
guy.
a special stash. Why don't you go and check it out? You never know.
All right. I'll go have a look.
You've got the coordinates. Keep me posted.
Coupons. Will do. Where are we going? Oh, his stash is like here somewhere. Ugh. What am I putting away? Could do the vodka quest line. I have all these artifacts, but without like a radiation, like weakening one, it's like I don't really have like a point. I feel like putting them on. I don't really like the idea of walking around and get constant radiation, especially with the fucking screen filter. Being so cheap. Can I like organize this? I can organize my inventory, but not the loot. Fucking Christ.
Take your pick. You got some. Bring back.
Alright, let's look for this stash.
Here's to the common good.
What cottonwood?
The kind your dome's made of, blockhead. Cheers.
Outside or inside? I don't know if this is his stash. Like a different one. Hear it all. Message? Jesus, wait! My eyes. I could drop vodka in these stashes. I mean, some of these are a bitch though, far away. I think I kind of like the side quest thing a little bit. Like I said, we'll see if it starts to wear, but I'm always like upgrading my shit and getting cash and stuff in Stalker. Like I said, if it was a bit more tactical and the difficulty was a bit better, then I'd probably like be even more interested in the economy and like upgrading my shit, but oh yeah. Yeah, Ukrainian's probably the way to go. I'll do this because then people can get a different flavor, and it's also better for people not watching directly. But yeah, I think Ukrainian's probably, I mean, I don't speak it, so it probably helped not sound as weak as the English one does, but what does that mean? Holy shit. Radiation. It's got like an instant death spike. There goes a bot. Oh, okay. Being mean to the nice guys. Up here. Probably go get some healing from the dock. I'm in the area. Maybe. What do we got? Another collectible can. Cool. Slowly dying here. Slam another vodka. Crazy they figure out in Stalker how to counter radiation so quickly, man. Why did we know that he just slammed vodka and that was it? Oh, cool. Well, that would be an interesting task. This is a cool time to do it too, and everybody's kind of all together. Already patching this shit. Stalker's a big mod scene, so.
It's gonna be hard time for the flag.
There's another stash in here somewhere. Yeah, I noticed that too, that they don't cast shadows, and I think that added a lot to the immersion. Like you know, acting upon the world and kind of like seeing it respond a little bit. And, I mean, there's some tacticalness to that too, right? Well, yeah, I mean, it just looks good for atmosphere. But yeah, I mean, also immersion. It was really good because of that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of Unreal Engine shit ends up looking similar. Probably because of shit like that. Yeah, I mean, they're old engine and really the kind of lighting I feel like people went for back then.
Didn't leave anyone in charge either.
The Stalker had that kind of like hard lighting that like Doom and Fear kind of did a little bit. It's a lot more stark when you see your flashlight actually messing with shit. I feel like Unreal Engine 5 is not always this way, but it's a bit more like diffused at times. Right, yeah. Looks good in the big scale for sure.
The brood and the commissary.
Well, let me fix you up.
Another thing about Stalkers, I mean, you're not looking at large scale like that often, I guess, but unless you just mean like, you know, like a few hundred feet in front of you. But yeah. Like, it looks cool here, but you're in corridors and shit a lot, so. Who knows, maybe this will have, night vision and I just won't even bother with any of it.
Here's to the common good.
Cobbles. What cottonwood?
Where is
Kind
this?
your dome's made of, you blockhead.
Unknown Stalker stash. Meters above me. Way up there then. Let's go do this part of the side quest. drop of vodka off here. I said don't take anything from the stash. Damn, that's tempting, huh? I get you. I wonder if I could come back to these stashes after I finish the quest and nothing happens. 'Cause they got some good shit in these, man. And they do that on purpose. They make them look really juicy. And you know you're gonna get like nothing for this quest when you finish it. I feel like this game's been pushing the be an asshole. Otherwise you get like absolutely nothing. These guys saw me. Feel like, I mean, yeah, they could hear me, but it's like, man, that guy was killed before that guy even walked out the door, and he still caught me. Like, fuck, but I don't know if this game is like crouched to enter stealth mode, and if you're not crouched, you just get seen, or it's more realistic. I don't think figuring out the rules is going to make a lot of sense. Also, you can get seen when you lean. I really wish it didn't auto lean. I don't know if you could turn that off. could lean myself, thank you. Maybe there's a way to turn that off. I hate auto lean. Copyrighted track. Honestly, I'm not too worried about that. It's probably already too late. It'll mute the VODs, but I don't think I can. No. Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah, I really hate auto lean. I'd rather just lean a little bit to cover most of my body. I'm doing this. It's like, well, fuck. Man. They can see me over here, but I can't see them through the brush. At least these guys still take one shot to the head. The military was like 2 or 3. They had head protection. Which, I mean, this isn't like a sniper, but Jesus, man. Still like a pretty decent caliber, man. This gun's got pretty decent range. I took 2. I don't know about you, but if I took one to the head, I'd probably fucking laid out, fellas. He doesn't even have head protection. This fucking grenade teleportation, man. Guys can't make a shot, but they can get their grenade over here. Yeah, I don't get why they don't let you just bind to whatever. I mean, I get if you had like limited slots. It'd be cool if you had a backpack where you could upgrade it and then have more quick slots, you know, more pouches. Honestly, I think it's a console thing. Because you got less buttons on the console, and so they just like kind of got something similar on the keyboard and mouse. But it's like you could still just make a separate bind, but I guess they didn't want to like put in the time to like separate the hold bind somehow from the default key binding or whatever. I would say in general this game has too much holding. Like, I don't mind the extra animations for eating and stuff and like pulling out your backpack. not like pausing the game and all that kind of stuff, but there's a lot of like having to hold buttons before a long animation starts. And I don't know, I've never been a fan of like anything taking longer to go from your mind to the game, if you can help it, right? Sometimes there's no choice, but like there's already like a immersive kind of balancing animation. I don't need to like hold the fucking eat button down too, right? Like it's not like a game killer, but I think that kind of like stuff built up over time kind of hurt shit. Hopefully, yeah, definitely. Why is this radiation thing even here? I'm not even building radiation. I don't even have resistance. I guess my armor has a little bit. Oh really? Like holding buttons? To do shit? Or do you mean like long animations? I don't mind long animations. There's a reason to have them. Sometimes. He just means like when you compress V to drink a can, or you have to hold V to use your other slot. And it's like, technically in game, you're just pulling from like different, you know, backpack, you know, slots. It wouldn't really make any difference. I mean, the difference between this to this is like not long, so it's like you might as well just let it be on a different button, and it's all animation bound. But instead you have to hold V like this, and then fucking you do the animation. I don't mind the animation. It's just little shit like that. I don't have a point to it. There's a lot of bandits these days. I do wish the stealth had improved a bit more dramatically. I mean, I guess I don't know what I'd expect. You kind of need gear to make stealth make more sense. Might just be the really dumb AI. Or you can't really use like, I mean, it's super advanced, so it'd be like kind of hard. But I mean, there are games that do it where, you know, the brushes and the shadows and switching locations and stuff like that. And whether you're crouching or not doesn't matter depending on line of sight. A lot of the animations are almost exactly like in the mods for the old games. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. They probably like, hey, the fans like these, and hey, it's probably like easier to like reference, maybe. But I couldn't blame them in the slightest. I mean, there's only so many ways to eat a fucking sausage, so it's like you could give them the benefit of the doubt easily, even if they did just kind of pull straight from it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the thing too, is like, you're not eating as much as you would. You're eating more than you would in reality anyways. So. Maybe you don't want to have to see the animation too often. Or maybe the immersion animations, in those games you do it more. Unless it, Gotcha. Is there anything over there? Oi! Yeah, the bloodsucker face is funny, and they also know that's what's gonna kill you 90% of the time. Yeah, it looks goofy as fuck. He's like, ah, what's up? It'd be spookier if he was like in the distance, like covered in shadow or something. Yeah, he looks like he's laughing. Or they're trying to make him like so horrific and in your face that it like seems so overly intentional that it wraps back around to being like almost funny. This would be a good spot to crank some shit, I guess. No loot? Hogs? Yeah. Maybe his fucking pump. And bloodsuckers need a little loving too, right? It just pops up randomly. Well, it probably pops up pretty often then, huh? Yeah, at least this place is technically cleaned out from enemies. You'll be able to just walk in and do shit.
Stalker. Don't shoot. If you're after the package, you can have it. I don't want anything to do with it. It's all the Dome and his stupid ideas. I knew he'd fuck it up. Let's make a deal, huh? I can explain everything.
Sure. Explain away.
No one was supposed to get hurt. The Dome and 2 of my men were supposed to come to the spot early and tell the courier the Shah had dispatched them to pick up the shipment. But the courier must have suspected something. The deal was delayed, so the Dome had to stick around. And then the Shah's men showed up. It was a mess. Now I just want to stay alive and get out of here. I'd give you something, but the Shah didn't pay us shit. Oh, I know the coordinates for his stash. He's got a special gun there. A nice one from the mainland. Take it and the package and let me go. Deal?
Why did you risk moving against Shah?
Because the bastard
pretty quick,
screwed us
yeah.
out of our cut. He's gone off his rocker with greed. Doing deals behind Freedom's back is one thing. Those suckers are there to get fleeced. But now he's lashing out at his own. The guy's paranoid. He keeps our money for himself and shows no respect to any of us. Half the gang would love to get rid of him, but they're scared shitless.
Alright, give me the goods and the info on Shah's stash.
I knew we could figure something out.
My dude trying to do a little
I
bit
sent you the
of
coordinates.
acting a little cultured there with how he
Advice, though.
says the name. Like, dude, don't even try if you're gonna sound like a fucking tool, man.
Shaq doesn't look too kindly on guys who touch his stuff.
Fine, man.
He takes them to his office, then dumps what's left of them outside.
I mean, I guess I respect it, man. A little accent on it there. Yeah, it's not the best. I think it's funny enough to just shoot the shit about here, but yeah, not. We're not exactly working with fucking like award-winning shit, man. Yeah, I was wondering because they did mention at one point that other people were starting to come here. If maybe it was like the intent was to have like a more multicultural kind of thing, just because I mean, well, of course, people would come over from the other side of the world to check this shit out after like a couple decades, but yeah, I don't think that's actually what's going on. Where was this guy's stash? I don't even know which one's the shock that. Oh, there's a new one over here. Oh, here it is, the Shaw stash. I don't need to go over there anyways. Time to run back. Turn this quest in and then do these other ones. No, in the original series there's a lot more charm to it. I think it's because this has way more dialogue. And it's more like earnest at times. Well, it's trying to be funny, but I don't think it's like almost trying too hard sometimes. Like the first one, it was like because there was so little spoken dialogue that the characters that did talk ended up just kind of being coincidentally charming or funny. In this, it's like everybody's this crazy psycho bastard in the fucking zone, and you know they've got all that kind of crap going on. It doesn't help that a lot of the dialogue is like nonsensical. Like there's times characters will talk and like I understand the words, but I'm like, what the fuck is the intent of this scene? I can barely even parse it. Like. And I don't know if it's like translational issues or like, or what, but yeah, I mean, some of that's just like people making fun of like the dubs over time and shit. But it was like, I was saying that there's no accents. Like this guy just talks like just a dude, like from America or something, right? Yeah, like getting like Steve Bloom doing a Russian accent's fun, man. This is just like a bunch of randos just doing voice acting, yeah. And like I said, if it was intended to be kind of that way, where this is like some American guy, right, who just came in from like, you know, on a plane to check this place out, like, okay, you know, and there's like a mix of like Ukrainian, Russian, and, you know, European folks here in general, and that would make sense, but it doesn't feel quite.
It's gonna be hard time for this like.
Take your pick, Stalker. You wanted me to find that shipment your courier couldn't deliver.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting for it.
I've got your goods. The job's done.
You're a man of your word, I see. Well, so am I. Your coupons are on the way.
Yeah, I think it's just a throwaway line at the beginning. I don't think there's actually like really many. Yeah, I think it's more just the dub is, you know, like it's technically AAA, but it's not really. Like, I mean, they're not gonna, the quality control and like the talent they're gonna get and authenticity, they're not too worried about it. Because I mean, technically, your average Joe could give two fucks, right? It's some fucking dude with like a American accent, they're probably popping off, and that's all he needs. So. Yeah, we definitely need more double the whole. I can't believe the stashes are universal. I'm actually like in shock. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, on one hand, I hated running like important shit between them. On another hand, it's an immersion thing, and it kept from like over hoarding, and you might just like keep like just more of like a supply of like useful shit in each one. Yeah. I mean, the bloated budgets and dev times that come with it are, I mean, like, I've said it a million times, and so have industry people, but it's not going well. I don't know why you can't reorg this automatically, but whatever. But yeah, it's starting to get too much, and I mean, if you're not making new IPs and stuff to actually squeeze for decades, like, you know, if the old ones go to shit like Halo or like Gears of War and stuff, then it's like, what do you got left? Well, Microsoft probably has more new IPs than Sony does these days, but Microsoft's also pushing just buying everything and being more of a publisher. Not that they're pushing great stuff always, but like, sure they come out with some stuff here and there, but I don't think they've had a shitload of like
Take your pick, Stalker.
breakthroughs. I mean, with money they have. Black Ops 6 did super well, but
You got some loot? Let me have a look.
I mean, you get Hi-Fi Rush, and that did super well critically. People liked it, and what did that get? They shut the studio down, and some like fucking Korean publisher bought them, and now they're making another one. That's all he's gonna give me for these guns. I mean, I guess these aren't fancy guns. shotgun. I kind of want to buy this shotgun. Oh, it can only hold 2? Oh, I thought it was a bit more. I mean, it's still enough. Did they have like a spaz in the old Stalkers? Oh, you can put these here. Oh. I don't know if you can fit a silencer on it though. What I want is like a better scanner.
Bring back some.
Oh, I didn't sell it.
Take your pick. You.
Yeah, funny enough though, I mean, they still make a shitload of money. Like, I mean, Sony still makes a crap load, but on the flip side, them trying to pivot away from AAA instead of like investing in like smaller, more creative, deeper ventures, it's like, let's do live service, right? Because that's huge money. It's different from what we're doing, but it's huge money. And that's fucking not gone well at all, right? I mean, I guess Helldivers went fine, but that's also like an upfront cost kind of game. You imagine they gotta be shook after fucking, what's it called? Concord. I mean, Destiny's not the moneymaker anymore. I honestly don't know if Marathon even like has it in it to like be anything. We'll see. For me, even their like smaller, like more creative ventures like Astrobot are still kind of cynical because it's over reliance on nostalgia. I'll still take an Astrobot over like another Horizon, but it's hardly the water in the desert that I'm looking for. I like AAA. I feel like as far as AA, AAA goes, like a lot of your big boys are still, you know, stuff like Larian, stuff like fucking FromSoft, Nintendo. I'd probably say I hate the way they are with their lawyering, but I mean at least their games are still like, you know, trying to be creative and polished and shit. Stuff like that. I mean obviously indies were the real crazinesses, but like I said, I mean there is something that only budget can provide, or some level of budget. So it'd be cool to see that kind of creativity in that kind of realm. fired this shit too. What is down here, man? That rat can take any buckshot and still live? Who cares? They're so hard to predict, the rats. You really gotta like just twitch shoot them. Hello? What stash is this, man? Surrounded by rats. Look at this guy juking every hit. He's good. Gunshot. Stuff in here? Surely. Good luck finding it though, huh? Move on. I feel like searching this whole thing. Said he had some goons watching this stash. cave or something. I guess we could do this stash. Why is the knife jiggling in my hand? Oh, there's an artifact here too. Well, that's gonna be fun. There's artifact up here. This underground too. How much underground is there, man?
Hey, what are you doing here, Stalker?
Misha and Grisha asked me to put some vodka in your stashes. It's to protect you against radiation.
Damn. So that's it? I gave them money for anti-rad, not booze.
Doesn't vodka cure radiation?
Sure, if you drink it. I haven't touched a drop of alcohol in a month. Damn, vodka stopped me from going any further than the garbage. Quit being a digger because I wanted to explore the entire zone, and I still do. I want to be a real stalker, you know? If I slip now, I'll probably just end up getting wasted in the middle of a dump. Well, maybe a couple of sips won't hurt. Hey, you got any anti-rad?
Not on me.
Sorry, I don't have any anti-rad on me.
Whatever. What harm can a single bottle do? The Dugan pre-pet aren't going anywhere. I think I'll stop by the slag heap after all. Give Mishka and Grishka a piece of my mind. I can't wait to hear what those two bozos have to say for themselves. Thanks, I guess. Take care. I'll just finish my smoke, and then I'll be on my way. Hello. So long.
Oh. Alright. Not much in that one. Turn this in and then, good luck, buddy. Like, I don't got any anti-rad, so. Wouldn't have thought to bring any anyway, so. Guess you're an alcoholic again, man. It's a real stalker. Liquid rock. Whoa. This one's fucking crazy. What a find, man. Max radiator protection and chemical protection. Whoa. For 60k, that's fucking awesome. Good thing about that is that means I can put on other artifacts finally. mean, this one can only hold 2 right now. I can upgrade it. And the way the enemies are in this, I probably will not be using a scientist one like in the old games to hold more artifacts unless there's one that does physical protection and holds a lot of artifacts. Maxis. Real shit. Real crap, yeah. Ooh. Oh, well, there's your anti-rats, bro. It's probably too late for him. I don't remember where he was.
Hello. That's it. I'm done with. So long.
Oh, that's a shame. I have his anti-rads, but it is what it is. Cool. That was worth it. Now I just gotta find out how to get into this. Found. I don't see any goons. Sitting here in the dark. Oh. Found the goons. You nerd. What did we get? Check it when we get back down. Talk to these guys, and I'm gonna go loot that guy's stashes, but I'm not above being an asshole in this, and I don't even know how receptive this game systems is to being an asshole. I did some anti town type of shit earlier, man. I mean, I feel like as long as you don't get caught, I don't see what the problem would be. I mean, that's like a Stalker thing to do, right? But they might have some weird way to detect stashes. I wouldn't be surprised if the stashes are empty when I go back to them, but we'll see. He had some good stuff, so. What? Sometimes just drinking shit just doesn't work. Weird. What's up?
Wait,
Wasn't there something we wanted to do?
Like, drink?
Our friend hasn't shown up yet. You?
So, Stalker? Like, drink?
Nah. First,
By
we
the
gotta
way,
pour some shots.
Exactly. Pour me one.
yeah, fun stuff. What is this? Jaws mate. .919. What's a submachine gun? Decent accuracy. Okay, range. No, not really. I'd rather use mine. I mean, I could sell this, but I'll keep it.
It's gonna be hard time for the slag heap.
Nestor picked the wrong time to piss off.
Well, we haven't had any glitches like that yet, I guess. I shot a man in the head last night to test my sensitivity. He didn't do anything for 20 seconds, pulled down his gun, walked around for a little bit. I know it was in broad daylight right in the middle of town here. Looked around for a little bit, walked a bit, put his gun away, and just walked off. I must have hit him right in the sweet spot in his head that made it so he couldn't figure out what the hell just happened to him, I guess.
Listen up, diggers. We got reports of an emission coming, so get to cover.
Yeah. All the fun shit. Endurance. Bleeding resistance. Weight. Weight. I could go medium thermal. I mean, in the other Stalkers, I would just keep a little bit of everything on, and then I would just swap them in as I needed them. I think the amount of weight you get from these is like 2? 3 on this one. 2 on that one. Let me drop it, dude. Okay. Awesome. You even get your mouse close to this, it's like fuck. You have to get it in the middle. I mean, more weight's nice. I guess I could walk around with both of them. The thing is, this costs 0.65 and I get 3 from it, so I really only get 2.35, which is like barely shit. I don't know if it's worth the trouble. I'll leave plasma on for now. Yeah, I should sleep.
Take your pick. You got...
think it's funny that sitting in some like POS like this is somehow like safe enough. But I mean, I get it, right? Goofy if they didn't allow for it.
Bring back.
We can come out now.
That the leftover radiation wouldn't just fucking just gigazap, yeah.
Who's there? Yeah, get out already.
Max Vampire, dude.
The Brood and the Commissary are gonna tear us apart now.
Who the fuck is the rest place? It's called Soul, bro.
I hope you're. Tell me.
Farm and Soul. Jesus, it's got a lot. Maybe I should upgrade the wear. It was like 15% wear resistance. Like, would that really pay off in the long run, even? Like, I don't know. I really feel like it kind of wouldn't. Yeah, anyone who says this is more fucked than the originals. Insane. I mean, maybe it's like still fucked, but like, yeah, nothing game breaking is a pretty big difference. I don't know. Like, if this was like 50% less wear, okay, but it's like, I mean, 4,500 for 15% wear. I'm like, dude, how long would I have to wear this thing to make that like a net positive on cash? Yeah. Even the base games are more patched than long, right? God, everything sucks. That's crazy. I'll buy it, I guess. What's up, Ellie? Stalker. If you're looking for maybe a summary.
If you want to talk business, stop by.
There's a weird zone on the Earth that has appeared in the Slavic regions, where anomalies, you know, weird radiation, mutants, monsters, or just odd supernatural shit's happening. And essentially, different military factions and scientists and just solo people kind of go to this kind of lawless place to discover what's going on and or profit by finding artifacts and figuring out what's up with certain anomalies. And So, some games are about interfaction warfare. Some games are about just the mysteries of the zone. It's based on a book called Roadside Picnic. In the Roadside Picnic, it's aliens just kind of took a quick pit stop on Earth and just left a bunch of fucking dog shit. But it's like mind-bending, reality warping like technology for humans or whatever. And it like fucks everything up. But this is kind of based on the movie that was adapted from that, and kind of like the other one too, and it's kind of its own thing. And anyway, so this is set like 15 years or something after the first 3 games. The stories aren't that great. It's more about an atmosphere. Fallout without the personality. Fallout if it was more horror and a little bit more tactical. A tactical shooter. So, you loot stuff, you do little quests, you learn shit and all that, just like I guess you would in Fallout. But instead of building up like an RPG type of character, you're adjusting gear, you're only bringing what you need, whether it's food or just the right amount of ammo. You're not over looting. You're learning how the zone works because you get fucked pretty hard. This one, I think a little bit of that feeling's eroded away, but nothing that couldn't be bad. Because the gunplay and the AI is not as good. The originals, but they're cool. I'd recommend the first game and the third game, which is Call of Chernobyl and wait, it's not Call of Chernobyl. They're Shadow of Chernobyl and then Call of Pripyat. This one's Heart of Chernobyl. But yeah, they're niche. But they're cool. I think Call of Pripyat's probably the most like probably accessible of them all. Just very like tight. Go like explore cool areas, make little trips back to base, kind of keep upgrading your gear and do the story whenever the hell you want to. Wait, I'm supposed to rest first. But yeah, there's not really much. There's humor in it, but it's kind of like more goofy assholes doing goofy shit, like drinking lots of vodka kind of humor, than it is like some kind of stylistic, jazzy, mutants are talking to you kind of humor. Where's the beds in this place? But yeah, Fallout without the personality.
The brood and the commissary are gonna tear us apart now.
They're similar to Fallout. You'll see people compare them, but
What do we do? The brood and the commissary are gonna tear us apart now. Either them or their masters.
nice repeat dialogue.
What do we do?
Eat cans of meat. Oh, good.
It's gonna be hard time for the slag heap. The Kingpins won't
Was he
be
back
happy.
yet or what?
Nobody here to shoot the shit.
Good to see you, man. We're celebrating the return of a prodigal friend.
You want to join us? Panas is footing the bill.
Maybe then I'd risk the trip.
I thought Panas was gonna venture further into the zone. Is he alright?
He is now. Whenever Panas gets sober, he starts babbling about Pripyat. He wants to become a legend of the zone, if you can believe it.
We took him across the perimeter, taught him the ropes as a digger. And now he's getting all cocky on us? The garbage ain't good enough for him. He fancies himself another Strelok, I guess.
No worries, friends gotta help each other out. We sent him some vodka, and now he's back to normal. Thanks for your help, man. I sent you the coupons.
Alright. Back to being an alcoholic. I don't even know where the fuck he is. I don't even remember his name. Yeah, this one probably needs another like half a year in the cooker type of game. But it's still fun. It still feels like Stalker, but jank too. I'm gonna go loot that guy's stashes that they said not to loot and see if anything happens. Quick sip. I feel like one of the best ways to get the idea of what these are about is that there's no fast travel. That's what it's like. You know what kind of game you're kind of dealing with then. It's not quite Milsim, but it's somewhere in between. Like I said, I do think the old ones handle the gunplay better. The tactical nature feels a bit more fun. Alright, let's see what we can get up. Janice Sean. Isn't that the guy? I thought his loot's not actually like gone now. Oh, he took it all, dude. Hello?
Yeah.
Not the best. What we should have done was bring him, well, I'm gonna reload so we don't have to walk all the way. I should have saved back there. I think. There it is. Yeah, he took all his shit. Now he's drunk running around his stashes. I wish I had some anti-rad meds on me. I've had some. It kind of sucks. Is like I had some, and he said, "Oh, I'll just stay here for a bit." It'd be cool if you could like go find some after, then bring them back to him. But the game's not that receptive to that kind of choice and like complications. It's pretty rigid. It's like you don't have what you have there, or you make a certain choice, and that's kind of it. You can maybe kill a guy after doing a quest, and he'll have what you gave him on him, but it's not too advanced. Penis shun.
The brood and the commissary.
Let's turn this quest back in real quick. And the credits I got from this were a joke, but it did get us to go up there real quick, which was good. To our health.
Here's
And no.
Only the...
Wait.
The quest I feel like give you like dog shit. You Alright. Oh, well, this is the main story now. Search Nestor's stash. I have no fucking idea what that is. It's apparently around here. Guess I could try one of these. But yeah, I guess another thing to know is they have heavy modding community on the first game, or the first games. It's one of those where they have a pretty dedicated fan base from that, and kind of the unique little things they do, I guess. Kind of reminds me a little of like a Dragon's Dogma, just with not the modding part. Like they got issues, but they do some cute things. Or they did some cute things. Up here. Like underneath us. Yeah, a big part of these is that you usually discover people's PDAs or just people talking, shit like that. They'll like reveal where their stashes are. And you could go find those. fit in the environments. Kind of some of them are kind of wonky. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that probably did a lot. Oh, is it in this bus? Might be back down like underground or something. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they would be able to be making this game if the community wasn't so like, you know. Oh, here's something. The community wasn't so like passionate. So I think it's kind of in their best interest. Oh, face hugger. I think my mask is better. I got it off military dude. Could sell it though. This is not the stash we're looking. Yeah, I think the goodwill and passion from fans generally kind of a lot more important than retaining. I mean, it's like they still get paid for people buying the originals and shit. Wonder how much the old ones sold since oops. Oi. This one kind of built up a little bit. I should have fucking shook that one off. I might, since I'm in base, it's very rare I'm like in a town when I take a hit like that. I might actually just go get it healed.
Well, let me fix you up.
Drugs for me? Thanks. Where's the stash? 25 meters above me? You must have to get it from the outside. Well, no, because we checked it out and it was like underneath, wasn't it? Oh yeah. Nice little nod to him. That's cool. Didn't recently Epic do something like that, but a lot more like specifically? I was gonna download them, but Unreal and Unreal Tournament, I think they officially allowed like a third-party site to post those games, which essentially means they just kind of gave them, you know, the right to kind of abandonware it or whatever the fuck. Allowed them on to Internet Archive? Okay, yeah, which is cool. But I'd like to actually play those, so where the fuck am I? I'm trying to find this, but I don't remember where the stairs are in this place to actually get over here. In a wonky zone here. But yeah, so I mean there's moments in this game where like super emissions like and crazy storms will happen, and if you're not inside you get like roasted, and you know you'll gather in places like this with people, and hostile environment type of shit. Oh, this is locked. There was a higher area in here. I don't know where. How to get there though. A lot of this is blocked off. It actually points to his stash being like up here, but I don't think it's a range of like where it could be, not literally like where it is. It's weird because I'm pretty sure the engineer guy gave us precise coordinates. The story's not very good in this, but the idea is that right now we're trying to find out what happened to this guy called Nastor. Made a weird deal with the bandits. He kind of leads this little town. And the hope is that that'll lead us eventually to someone who did us dirty. When we were messing with some scanners in the beginning of the game. Like New Vegas. But maybe not as interesting on the initial plot. Oh, there it is. Jesus, that was like that's really high up. Okay. I thought it was gonna be underneath, but it's like high. Nice chunk of bread. How about a snassage?
Holy shit! Another one! Can you see the CMPP from up there? Misplaced items are considered public property. Theft is punishable with face smashing.
Somebody else tried getting up here. And a scope. Nice. It's funny though that these guys say something about it. And there's no bodies underneath. Oh, was this the story? No. It does point you to this area. Stash underneath me? There's storms with like lightning, but I don't know if they can hurt you. The emissions have like a huge black hole thing and the skies turn red and it just melts you, but I don't know. I haven't seen anything else that can damage you yet. Like that, so. But I mean, this one's way bigger than the other game, so it could be something that happens in other zones. I'm gonna put some of this away in my stash. Don't need this much ammo. I can sell. Oh wait, I don't need the vodka. Especially with the artifact I'm using. Yeah, I doubt they'll have anything that turns people into zombies. I don't think this game does super good on the
Let me have a look.
repercussions on NPCs thing. I could buy that. I kind of want to pick up this shotgun, but it does hold 6. I was looking at it wrong. But I mean, I probably will find a fucking shotgun just somewhere. Although this one's... I mean, I have the money, but everything's so pricey.
Bring back some loot.
Yeah, this cost... Not to mention it shows like another quest over here, and I've already done all the quests so far I can see. Talking about search Nestor's stash, and it just shows like it being in this massive zone. Side activity available.
I've got a job for you. It's real simple, and the pay is good. My buddies are planning to give a debtor of mine a warm welcome.
Is this like a infinite, that kind of quest, raiding quest?
We'll split the profits. It's an easy job for a stalker like you, and you'll make a lot of coupons. Deal?
How often do you have jobs like this?
Yeah, it depends. The zone is a fickle mistress. But no worries. Nobody's filed a complaint yet.
Yeah, I hope there's a lot more. I really like the look of the emissions in this.
Sounds easy enough. I'm in.
Great. I'll send you the coordinates. My buddies will meet you there. Do what they say and make sure the deal goes through. They know about your payment.
At the car park. Oh, I was just there. I'm not going all the way back for that shit. Where the fuck is Nestor's stash, bro? You think it'd be like in his room. But I don't remember where the higher up rooms are. Yeah, there's no muzzle flash or anything in this. I can't remember. Did the old Stalkers have muzzle flash lighting the world? I know that. I mean, obviously the flashlight doesn't cast light, but I don't think this doesn't have any muzzle flash yet. I don't remember if those did though. Okay. No way I'm supposed to just randomly walk and like look for this thing in this whole zone. What the fuck is this? I'm spending a lot of time here, but
It's gonna be a hard time for the slag people.
it is what it is.
If there's nobody here to shoot the shit with.
Hi, Stalker.
Do you have any work for...
I always have work. Some idiots got themselves into debt playing cards. Or maybe they missed a payment to the bandits. I don't know.
Oh, beat me
Thing
to it.
is, they've been going through
Love
my
my
client's
energy.
stashes. No
Wet
one with half a
blanket,
brain would
wet towel
ever get
energy.
themselves into a mess like that.
Hell yeah.
And in the zone,
I like it.
deal.
Job from Boozer. I'll just accept it because if I'm in the area, we could just make the money. Yeah. I love falling asleep inside my fucking buddy's crotch. It's my special place. Especially in public. Alright, where is this shit, bro? Feels like a place all sorts of people get like filtered, probably. Yeah. Nice, sweaty, Slavic, fucking crotch. Straight from fuck. I probably haven't showered in like years.
I hope you're here to talk.
I'm boozing like a fucking.
If you wanted to.
There's no tomorrow. Alright. We're going to the same places, but. This is a weird quest, man. The guy tells you here's the coordinates, and then it's like a huge like size thing. Unless it's like in here. I don't know. I just would have to assume he has like a room. He was like the leader. I could have swore there was some way to get up there, but where? You think it'd all be from within inside too? Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, there's a lot of technology people went for back in the day that has kind of like disappeared because it's either like, you know, like optimization or two, not interesting enough to like the masses to keep like pushing it. Or games the scale has just gotten so extreme, like they've got to like cut corners on where they want to focus, which is usually just like kind of content and fidelity over stuff like AI or like clever lighting like that one. Just anything will do, right? Yeah, the concept. Yeah. I mean, obviously there's been lots of improvements, but it's funny like when you see times when things be
Hey, why the long faces? Let me cheer you guys up. 2 stalkers are standing by a stash. Why didn't those blind dogs eat our sausage? Asked the first. They're blind, the other replies. Not stupid.
Yeah, interesting seeing things that feel like they'd be the future and then they kind of just disappear for a long time and then they like kind of come back in some other form.
Who's that?
Who's
okay,
that?
chill out.
Where is the... I'm telling you, this is such a weird one. So they said they got coordinates for you. But then they kind of don't? And it's like, am I supposed to search in this, like, radius? Or am I supposed to search something very specific? The thing is, there's, like, no dialogue with the NPC. Like, the NPC, if it was just like, hey, man, I don't know where it is, can you look around and find it? I'd be like, okay. But he's like, here are the exact coordinates. And then there's, like, no more dialogue about the quest with the guy. So you're like, is there coordinate? Is there, you know, like... Wait, if I follow this, it keeps changing. It keeps leading me to a new thing. Is this like a, I feel like GPS track? Like, like take you in an order? Now look at it. Yeah, what the fuck? They like lead you by the hand. I had no idea this was a thing. This is really weird. Very ghetto, but also like kind of unnecessary. If you just pointed me to it, I would have just walked up here and figured it out myself. Weird. I mean, maybe I'm used to like FF14 where they like give you like a radius and tell you to look within it or something. But I mean, that's still the case here, so I don't know. Very odd. The artifact. Yeah, I didn't know that the quest did this. It, like if you watch the orange thing, I'll reach certain points and it'll just like change. Like, geez, I'd rather pathfind on my own. It's like leading you literally by the hand. If you don't follow it exactly, it won't actually let you. It won't actually tell you where shit is. And they don't tell you with text either, so. I'd probably take this off and just enjoy like more rad protection. Yeah, okay, here we go. What's up here? Oh, I didn't think they'd handhold that iron. That's interesting. Now we know. What the?
Richter.
Nice T-pose.
Richter.
Skiff.
What are you doing here?
Just living a little. I mean, take a look at the view. Stay away from the edge. Isn't it beautiful?
Huh. Just a lot of trash. Food waste, human waste, you name it.
You could find anything you want in here, Skiff. A friend, an enemy, money, death, miracles, even yourself.
You ever been to the Zone's center?
Not to the plant, no. You can't get in.
Why are the Stalkers so obsessed with the CNPP?
Why is my guy
Because
just
the
walking
plan is
around
the
for
heart of it
fun?
all. It's the very essence of the zone. I mean, you won't find anything there now. It's a plunder pyramid. Word is even the wish granter was stolen. But I have been to Pripyat, and this will pay for one ride.
What?
Oh, we got hammered once and went on the Ferris wheel. It was a pretty
I don't know
shitty
how you
ride,
steal
but
that.
we had a hell of a time. If crows are nesting in the landfill now, that means... Skiff, have you ever lost something you've loved? What happened? Fine. So what do you think of the zone then?
I mean, this guy says he had
It's
nothing
a
left to go back
chance
to.
To turn my life.
Nice cutting it
Although,
out.
looks like it's going straight to hell right now.
It may seem so, but that's the will of the zone. It knows what's best for us all. If you ever go to Pripyat, the first ride on the Ferris wheel is on me.
Yeah, I mean, he's got no idea. He's just like, he's more taking it as like a holy religion.
I know it might seem like the zone is nothing but darkness to you now, Skiff. But trust me, it's always sunny in Pripyat. You'll see the other side of the zone soon enough.
Oh, good thing I didn't buy
You
this.
might be an egghead, Herman, but your plan sucks. Let's do it the smart way, okay? You throw the scanners away with the circuit trash. Make sure nobody sees you. Diggers get them and bring them to the lab labyrinth for radiation cleanup. I'll get artifacts to absorb the radiation. Swiping a few from Lonas ain't a problem. Once clean, I'll send Dio to tinker with them just like we talked about. Then we scatter them around the dig site, and I'll send the coordinates to our BIOS. Just keep your freaking head down, you got it? You better. You're a smart one.
What the fuck is this VA, man? That's the guy who's the boss of this town? Jesus Lord. Definitely play with that Ukrainian voice acting. Jesus. You're a smart one. I don't. Some of these guys I feel like it's like intentionally. You know, goofy. Oh, we're supposed to leave this way. They like to do that where instead of walking back the way you came, they'll give you a new path, but then, like, it's not really obvious. I mean, like, all of that garbage is, like, highly radioactive, so, like, I'm generally gonna try to just, like, take a safe path. Yeah. Maybe there's a way down from up here. Can't shoot this guy, I don't think. You can't even pull your gun out here. Okay, you can climb down this thing. Right, can you? Technically, you'd be able to, right? It's harder to tell at nighttime here. What is this? Oh. Completely maxed radiation by just touching it for a second. And the guy's laughing at me. The zombie guy, he's laughing at me. The bloodsucker, he's laughing. Kind of want to eat before I go to work. It'll be a long day. Maybe I'll eat now. Oh, let's see. Work in like an hour and a half. So yeah, the game will like hand lead you to places. I mean, I don't really like that. Well, it depends. I mean, if all of the zone's going to be ultra radiation and it's going to be extremely specific where you have to walk, I guess it's fine. Unless you give me the tools to figure that out myself. But I mean, they could just change the level design too, right? Wonder if it actually tells you where to go here too then. There's like more objectives now. Oh, we got two places. Go around the labyrinth. Nice, get up, enter the dig site. Might bring more shotgun rounds, more buckshot. I don't know how much the slugs and stuff and alternative rounds actually damage your shit, but
Take it.
I'm gonna sell off my old double barrel. Don't really care about it. Goes within it as a blueprint for a weapon upgrade.
Bring
What kind of upgrades we can put on this shotgun?
The brood and gotta tear us apart now.
I hope you're...
Does he not care about what we found? What do we got? Recoil decreased, aiming speed increased. I really want the spread decreased. I don't need my shotgun to become like a rifle. What is this? Readiness? What is that? Oh, you can aim it down quicker, I guess.
If you want to talk business...
I don't even know if being friendly with people matters, but what the hell? It's just here dead. Okay. Dude just fucking decided to keel over.
Take it.
Alright.
You got.
I'll take the money.
Where?
Alright, let's get out there. Actually do some shit. I guess we could start at the car maze. I've already been up there. Or I could go east and then down. I don't know. If they ship me back over there, I'll do that. Let's just go. We'll go east. That's something different. It's been so damn dark in here. I always think I know where I'm going, but I'm not. Jesus fucking Christ, man. A lot of rats, man. That's why they gave you this gun right beforehand. Suppose you don't have to kill them. I don't think I get anything from it. I also don't want to have something even bigger jumping me. Bunch of shit here. Nice.
Didn't want to get it dirty anyway.
Rats. I'm sure they're not going for those guys. Teleporting grenades. God. I hate this, like I keep like dipping in and out of leaning, which I don't want to do. But it like auto leans. Like I just want to aim flat, man. Because when you lean, going down goes like to the side a bit, which is fine, but there's just like 1,000 guys coming at me. I'd rather just take a fucking like hard shot on it. Annoying, man. Grenade happy they are. Pointing me directly to him on the fucking thing here.
The info is solid. Go to the mark. Tomorrow I'll be waiting at the factory for the results.
Well, do we not need to go to that one? I guess you just gotta pick. Well, what was at the other place? Whatever, I guess. Doesn't matter. We'll drop these guns here in a minute. I just want to grab them and loot them for now. Radio protection weak. Radio protection weak. Did the same shit. I don't know. don't know if you could check your stats in this to see just how much they do. I don't know which of these weak ones is better. I mean, this one's lighter. Keep one on me. They want me to go down there. I'll go drop off first, I guess. Wonder how shitty the Stalker energy drinks taste like.
It's gonna be a hard time for the slag heap.
Alright. Technically, this is worth it. Damn, I gone with a couple upgrades. Those were real low now. The cracker. I'll bring a little extra ammo because it might get pretty spicy.
Thank you. You got...
This guy sold an assault rifle suppressor. Yeah. I buy one of those.
Bring back...
Not that I expect the stealth to work super well, but hey man, I'll take an attempt for sure. I don't know what was out to the east, but we're just gonna focus story and then stuff kind of on the way or nearby ish. We'll do that bit of side quest after this.
You're on Varan's turf now, loner. If you don't know who that is, you're about to find out. Here's a free tip. Varan doesn't like to be disturbed.
Been here before, funny enough. They just didn't have any guys here. If I could climb up to a spot. Yeah. Get information from Varan. Walk up and talk to him. I think I could kill him.
The fuck are you waiting for? Find him! I think we could climb up that. Let's start heading over there. They don't know how to climb, so it'd be pretty slick. Diona Crowbar unavailable. What the? What? That was weird.
They're around. Go up. And I don't trust the positional audio, like the directional audio at all. That dude sounded like he was inside, but he was probably like up somebody's ass across the map. Clear? Like it. Now we're talking. Shit to sell. Marauder suit. God. The fucking sway and shit, man. It's hard to get like a pinpoint fucking shot on some of these dudes. My aim's probably not helping either. Mission's probably gonna cost me more than I'm gonna gain from it with all the shots I'm shooting. Repair costs are just ridiculous in this. Like, where did that guy sound like he was coming from, right? I hate this auto lean. I don't know if there's bullet lead or drop at all. Doesn't feel like it, but maybe. I mean, there's probably a bit. Not the smartest guys. Faster, unavailable. What's with all these unavailable? I was not supposed to come talk to these guys, but I mean, they tried jumping me once. They've probably got a guy like held prisoner right now. I'm not definitely well within my All within expectations to assume these guys were probably like kill on sight type of dudes. I'd rather get the drop before they come knocking on me. Yellow. Last one. Wonder if like you walked in they would have lived or something? Like they knew you were there. If that was the intent. Well, they wanted me to ask some questions. Wait, was there more of those at the dig site? No idea. Could go back and see. Okay. You weren't paying a lot of attention, I guess. He's on lookout. Oh. Well. It's supposed to just be like a different path or something? What in the fuck? It's just chilling right next to their base, man? Boy. Surely they wouldn't hide anything up there. I don't know, my shit's totally full, so I feel like I'm just gonna leave. There ain't much left for me to do. It was like overflowing before, now it's like completely empty. I'm packing way too much shit. I'm not packing, but I've just got way. That's good. Like maybe there's more to sell here, who knows, but cranking these, man. Drinking energy drinks makes you hungry, so we're just back and forth in it. Music. Go.
What's going on? Are you taking over the slag heap?
The ward asks the questions around here. The rest of you just smile and nod, or keep your mouths shut. About face, Stalker.
They took over quick. That helicopter just arrived.
Here's to friendship, guys.
To our friends.
He's just, that guy's just like mentally just fucked forever now.
It's gonna be hard time for the slag heap. The Kingpins won't be happy if...
He's just gone. Dead to the world. Alright, so. Although maybe I'll find out what's happening with the story first, then sell some shit.
And how am I supposed to do business with this freak show? Bring back.
The Brood and the Commissary.
What do you want?
What's going on in here?
The Colonel's cleaning up the place.
I had a force skip.
About time you guys got brought to heel.
I'm looking for Diode. Is he here?
I figured you'd be taller. Head to the first floor. Diode's up there. I'll let him know you're here.
Alright.
Nestor picked the wrong time to piss off. Didn't leave anyone in charge either.
Nestor's dead.
Customers like these? I might as well close up shop. Come back.
Here's to friendship, guys.
No stalkers allowed. Are you deaf or something? Keep out.
I'm looking for Diode. The guard at the workshop told me he's here.
What's with the fucking laggy next sentence?
Skiff.
Alright, go
I
ahead.
have to like force push it every time.
Your equipment, Professor, not at Circa. Out there in the zone. Who knows who's got it now?
Do you suspect?
The low FPS. Cutscenes.
Who the hell are you? Decided to play soldier with me? Nitro and I were just discussing a certain puzzle we found in the zone. But we can't quite seem to get all the pieces to fit. Maybe you can figure it out. Good. Only I can't decide
Colonel, if I may. It's Skiff, right?
An outside man.
I need all of us to understand the urgency of the situation, given the extreme importance of our mission. That goes for you too, Skiff. I hear you've managed to activate one of our devices. The Institute's most valuable invention.
Diode said you asked him some questions about the scanner.
You got it to work at the old bridge, didn't you? And the artifact? There was a faded artifact in the scanner. What happened to it?
Tell us what you need to know, and you can take the gun.
I was there. I was attacked, just like your men. The scanner was stolen. And I'm looking for the scumbags who took it.
Good. Okay. Maybe you know something I don't. Help me find those bastards, Skiff.
Do not show it.
Nope, nothing so far.
You stalkers are a strange breed. Do you have to be so stubborn? You put your secrets before reason, and for what? To snuff it in the first anomaly you stumble into. Just for some make-believe miracles of the zone.
Unfortunately, I wasn't given a chance to introduce myself. My name is Dmitro Dalin, and I'm the head of Circa. The scanner is the Institute's greatest achievement. But right now, what really matters is the revived artifact at the heart of it.
Wasting your time, darling.
If you get it back, our dream can become a reality. Mankind will be transformed. We'll open the way for future technology. And it will all be thanks to you. Thanks to your courage and perseverance.
Nice to know, head of Circa.
And rest assured, all your hard work and efforts will be rewarded handsomely.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be watching. What's up, nerd? Anything good?
This conversation's over, Stalker. You're dismissed.
I'm listening, Stalker.
We have procedures here, Dalin.
I don't know if I would trust any of the bigwigs considering how it all started. I don't remember which foundation actually started it all, but maybe it is that one.
Hey, Skip!
I'd like a word with you, in private. The Kingpins won't be happy if there's nobody here to shoot the shit with.
Yep. I need to go sell some shit, bro.
Later, okay? You wanna chat?
Do you want to chat?
I don't even want to know what Korshunov wanted from me. Blah, 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 keep in order, blah, blah, blah. The zone is the key to the good of mankind. He doesn't give a damn about mankind or the zone, even though the world is already becoming a part of it. don't tell him that, though. The news will crush that poor bastard. You should drop by the sawmill, Skip. You've already seen one side of the zone. It's about time you saw the other. You won't regret it, I promise.
I'll just go full Stalker. And yeah, military gear would be nice. But okay. I can shoot them and get the gear. Well, they're not friendly here. I probably have to do like this quest, which maybe we still will on the way down, but I'm gonna go ahead and sell shit.
Take your picks. You got...
Surprised after they beat the shit out of him that they didn't just take his PDA and shit. I don't think they really care about like the laws of the land here, man. Not that there is any really, so. Or maybe being friendly gives you like more merchandise.
Bring back some...
What time is it right now? 5:48. 5:48. What the? Like I said, I go off at timestamps in the chat to tell the time a lot of the time. That's a lot of time there. It's been kind of quiet chat. The hours. Time passed quickly.
Keep it short.
Where is Diode? He like reappears. Alright, well, I think we'll stop for now. I got a little bit of work today, not a shitload. I'm gonna go ahead and do that here. 30 or so minutes. Then we'll come back and probably continue this, so. We'll see where we go with it. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm feeling about the same I was earlier about it. At times a little bit, it's at times very much like Stalker, almost to a fault. You know, I feel like there's evolutions that could have happened, but then at times it's sometimes worse. AI, you know, bullet sponginess, really loose feel of the mouse. Times the gunplay and all that type of stuff, but cool to run around, get loot, upgrade your shit. The special little places with artifacts and stuff. Like it's definitely a little bit like larger. I wouldn't say bloated. I wouldn't say dense. Somewhere in between. I mean, dense being the good. It's a lot of space sometimes to get to places. And that space doesn't take too long to get through, and it looks nice enough, but not always super interesting moving around it. Ultra immersive. But it's not too bad either. There's a lot of unique anomalies, and the art direction's not too shabby. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, so far I've played it. According to this, 12 hours. I mean, you'd be done with the Stalker game in 18 to 20 normally, so much larger, so different pace for sure, but It's cool enough. So I'm enjoying it, but I'm not like in love with it. I think it's kind of like we were saying earlier. Some ways better than you'd expect. Some ways worse than you'd. Anyways, catch you folks. I don't know how much work I got, but it's just supposed to be in town, so probably 4